And now the reading of the names of members and constituents. Jean Constance Hart Connie Coleman. Wife of Bill, mother of daughter Cecille and son Joe. Connie was born on April 1st, 1933 in Statesboro, Georgia. She married Lieutenant Willie A. Coleman and began a 67-year career as an Army wife and mother. Connie had graduated from Commercial High School in 1933, and in 1984 she earned a bachelor's degree in fine arts from the Savannah College of Art and Design. She was multi-talented, a fine cook, homemaker, seamstress, hat maker, and artist, especially painting and sculpting. Connie was 85. Cecille Hagen Crockett, wife of Floyd Crockett, sister of Virginia Daniel, cousin of Joan Bird and Betty Hunter. Cecille was born October 4th, 1924 in Brooklet, Georgia, and spent much of her time growing up in Sylvania. After 30 years of service, she retired from Southern Bell Telephone and Telegraph Company, AT&T, where she started out as a switchboard operator, then eventually retired from the marketing department. She was also a member of the Telephone Pioneers of America. Cecille was 94. Carolyn Webster Golden, daughter of Sandy Golden, sister of Pierce, partner of Meg, and special pal of Marshall and Hagen. Carolyn was born on December 19, 1976 in London, England. She was a graduate of the University of Portland, where she enjoyed a successful career in the television and film industry. Carolyn loved traveling and experiencing life in many places, having lived in Cairo, Egypt, Chicago, Illinois, Westport, Connecticut, Portland, Oregon, and Los Angeles, California. She returned home to Savannah in 2013 to enjoy life with Meg and the boys. Carolyn was 41. Mae Concepta Johnson, mother of Kate Jacobson. Mae Johnson was born on May 25th, 1917 in New York City as Mae Kaiser. Little 5-year-old Mae starred in the silent film Silver Wings, directed by Edward Carew and John Ford. She would grow up and become the mother of 7 children, 20 grandchildren, 36 great-grandchildren, and 1 great-great-grandchild. She was the subject of one of the chapters in my second book as she continued to grow spiritually in her later years and developed an incredible ministry to others as a lay member of this church. Mae was 101. Jacqueline Lynn Hackworth Jackie Hines, wife of Kim, mother of Chris and Jack, daughter of Bill and June Hackworth. Jackie was born in Ashland, Kentucky around 1958. For 12 years, she owned and operated the Ziegler House Inn in downtown Savannah on West Jones Street. To thousands of strangers, Jackie extended Southern hospitality with her gourmet home cooking and her top-tier recommendations of what to see and do in Savannah. Known as a true steel magnolia, Jackie put up a heroic fight against cancer and did much to promote cancer cures for women. Jackie was 61. Kim Arthur Hines, husband of Jackie, father of Chris and Jack. Kim was a New Englander who fell in love with Jackie, a girl from Kentucky. Kim was co-owner of the Ziegler House Inn as he tried to support Jackie's dream of having a bed and breakfast in a historic city. He had been a member of the Downtown Business Association. He was part of the Thursday night men's group at Asbury. Kim was 66. Susan Dale McCaskill. Susan was born on July 25th, 1978 in Selmer, Tennessee. She graduated from the University of Tennessee with a degree in nursing. Susan worked at hospice both here in Savannah and in Columbus, Georgia. She was known for her great compassion and love for her patients and co-workers. Susan was 40. William Bernard Buddy Murray, husband of Susan, father of Lisa, Stephen, and Michael, brother of Ann Anderson, uncle of Emily. Buddy was born on January 8th, 1948, here in Savannah. He served in the United States Armed Reserves and completed his trade certification at North Georgia Technical College. He was the owner of Murray Plumbing Company until his retirement. He was a loyal husband, father, and friend, and a great barbecue sauce maker. Buddy was 71. Kristin OLeary, mother of Ryan OLeary. Unfortunately, Kristin and Ryan joined church. Soon after they joined the church, Kristin passed away and Ryan had to move to another state. And so we don't have any information on them. Unfortunately, we didn't get to know them, but still we want to remember Kristin. Joel Thomas Parks, husband of Aaron, father of Maria. Joel was born on September 29th, 1982 in Michigan. Joel was a combat veteran who served in the United States Army 3rd Infantry Division. He also was a firefighter with Savannah Fire and Emergency Services. After getting a degree in economics from Armstrong, he worked as an economist with the United States Department of Labor in Dallas. Joel was 36. Jean Elizabeth Fritz Stuart, wife of Ken, mother of son Ken Jr., and daughters Carrie, Kathy, Carol, and Kelly. Jean and her twin sister Jewel were born on June 20th, 1927 in Savannah. The Fritz sisters, as they were known, grew up attending Asbury as children. Jean and husband Ken and their 5 children lived in many places all over the world, including the Bahamas and Puerto Rico. After moving back to Savannah, Jean became very active again at Asbury, serving on many committees and serving most notably as church historian. At age 66, she was the youngest active member at the church when I arrived in 1993. She is one of the last of our beloved elderberries. Jean was 91. Julia Elizabeth Ron Julie Tucker, wife of Jeff and mother of son Carrie. Julie was born on March 27, 1959 in Savannah. She attended the University of Richmond and Oglethorpe University, where she majored in children's education. Besides her family, Julie's passions were travel, food, music, animals, beaches, and bright colors, which matched her personality. Jeff and Julie were one of the first young couples to join Asbury after I arrived in '93. They helped build the foundation here, Jeff with the finance committee and Julie with our ministry to children. She passed a couple of weeks before her 60th birthday. Stephen Joe Verant, husband of Kathy for 41 years and father of sons Stephen, Daniel, and Zeke. Joe was born on October 11th, 1949 in Minnesota. He graduated from the University of North Dakota with a pharmacy degree and was a career pharmacist. Before retiring to Savannah, Joe and Kathy lived in Dublin, Georgia, where they loved raising their 3 sons. He enjoyed photography, sports, camping, music, and played a mean juice harp. He was passionate about his faith and taught Sunday school at his church in Dublin. Joe was 70. Paula Deshauer Wilson, wife of Joe and mother of son Alex. Paula was born on June 28, 1953 in Aiken, South Carolina. After completing undergraduate studies at Emory University, she received her Doctor of Medicine from the Medical College of Georgia in 1975. Throughout her career, she remained active in public health informatics, and medical education until her retirement last year. After spending much of her career in Savannah, Paula and Joe moved to Washington State. Paula was 65. Harry Creek Wu, husband of Frances for 47 years, father of daughters Natalie and Sandy. Creek was the last of the infamous Wu brothers who contributed so much to the Chinese community here in Savannah. Creek was in the United States military and served in the Korean conflict. He was one of the longtime owners of the Wu brothers' original 7-Elevens here in Savannah. He enjoyed playing golf, bowling, and was an avid Georgia Bulldog football fan and a Duke basketball fan. He was a faithful husband, father, and back row member of Asbury. Creek was 86.